The door goes here. I'm departing platform 1 at Finchley Central. This is the shuttle that is used throughout the day. That is every 15 minutes to the least used station on the Northern Line. It's time for me to do a brand new series where I'm going to be visiting tube stations that have single platforms. Let's do Mill Hill East first. Normally, if you are a commuter to Finchley Central, you would normally curve off to the right to head towards High Barnet. But wait, where's this secret line that goes further on? Well, that leads you to the end of the line at Mill Hill East. It used to be a shuttle, but now has direct services at 15-minute intervals, and we will get into that later. And Mill Hill East is here because this is how far the line was electrified back in the 1930s. And if you want to watch the full video on where the Northern Heights was meant to run, then there's this video that Jeff Marshall wrote right here about the Northern Heights. But back to the tube.
The next station is Mill Hill East, where this train turns.
To be honest, I'm actually quite surprised that I got an empty carriage of a tube train all to myself. I'm quite surprised that the Northern Line is a bit quieter during the weekend on the High Barnet branch. Probably an empty train during rush hour. It's probably like an empty train during rush hour. The station has a single platform. There's only 4 tube stations on the network that has single platforms, and Mill Hill East is one of them. If you're ever a regular commuter to Mill Hill East, or you may have passed through the station every day and not notice, you may notice that this lift that they added in 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic for step-free access.
Lift going down. Ticket hall and exit. Doors opening.
Oh, and by the way, to those who don't know, Mill Hill East also has this secret staircase that leads you down onto the platforms as well. There's not only the lifts that have been added, the lifts have been added in 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic, where we were all just stuck in our homes doing absolutely nothing. So yeah, Mill Hill East also has the steps. But how many are there? 22 in total. By the way, I never knew that Mill Hill East has this type of feature. One thing that people pass through every day and not notice is that there's this piece of land right here where you can actually watch the trains go by and literally see a Mill Hill East station from here and get shots like this. Trains used to shuttle back and forth between Finchley Central and Mill Hill East during the off-peak. But in the morning and evening peak, you can catch direct services at 15-minute intervals, meaning you can catch services to the new stations at Nine Elms and Battersea Power Station. But even though if Mill Hill East is indeed the end of the line, what is beyond the end of the line? So, as she leaves, bound for Finchley Central and heading towards Morden via Bank, I got a 15-minute wait here at Mill Hill East, but if I walk down to the end of the platform here, you can see that there's a secret line of track that used to go further on, all the way to Edgware. Exit the station, turn left, and you can walk along the track where the line used to go further, all the way to Edgware. I'm just walking down here, and I just realised that Mill Hill East has definitely changed since the last time I was here. I think the main reason is because of that housing resident behind me over there, which makes Mill Hill East sees more passengers than ever now, but it isn't as quiet as it was used to. I mean, it is still quiet compared to any other tube stations on the London Underground network, but if we walk down here, you will get to, at the risk of sounding cliche, it's an extremely cold day. It is really chilly. But on the bright side, if you look behind me here, you can see that there's this fence that is blocked off, and you can definitely see the Northern Line trains that terminate here and Eats and Buffets here. And you can walk along the section of track that goes from Mill Hill East through Mill Hill Broadway all the way to Edgware. The station has a small ticket hall, a bus stop served by 3 different routes, dot matrix indicators, litter bins, and there's this waiting room that I found right here. I'm going to go inside and have a look. So I'm sat here at Mill Hill East Tube Station on these gorgeous green benches, but the thing that amuses me about Mill Hill East waiting room is that not only there's the labyrinth here, but there's also there's a tube map behind me over here. And Mill Hill East does not have any art on the underground installations inside of this waiting room. But don't worry, when we're going to be doing Chesham later in the series, there's this lovely waiting room that makes up for it. I'm feeling a bit conspirated, genuinely, about why I'm actually doing this series. The reason why I actually wanted to do this series is because I noticed that Jeff posted on BlueSky that he wants to try and make people do the same exact shot as in his Miracle East videos, because I feel like he did it lots of times. So just in case if I get in trouble, I'm going to be giving the credit to Jeff, because I still think it's unfair. I actually wanted to do this just so I can make him happy, and I just want to try and make him feel a bit calm and all that. So if you're a regular commuter to Miracle East on the Northland, because I feel like I've been here before when I was doing station ticking off screen, since I'm a station ticker, because you know how it is. And I decided that, what is one thing that makes Miracle East so special? Well, it's just a few minutes down the road, and I came here to catch a bus. Thank you! So yes, I just took a 3882 bus, just for a few stops. And this is where it gets interesting. So if you're a regular commuter to Miracle East, like I said in a previous clip, Miracle East has something very special to it. And it's around this corner right here. And this, my friend, is the Dollitsburg Viaduct, which holds the record of being the highest point that tube trains travel anywhere on the network, with a grand total of 60 feet above ground level. Come and stand by it and look up for an impressive view. But before I head back home, I honestly thought that Miracle East was very close to another station that has Miracle in the name. As this train leaves heading to Battersea Power Station, I decided to think that, considering the fact that Miracle East is on the Northern Line, I thought to myself, what are some of the stations that have the word Mill Hill in the name? And I just realised that there is Mill Hill Broadway on Thameslink, and I was wondering if Miracle East and Mill Hill Broadway, the Northern Line and Thameslink stations separately, are actually very close to each other. I checked on Google Maps one evening, and I thought to myself, no. It takes about like 22 minutes to take the bus to Mill Hill Broadway station, and it also takes like 15 minutes to get to via bus, 50 minutes to walk. So that's it. That is going to be the one single platform series. It's going to be episode 1 of Miracle East. I might as well just go to Cheshire next. Thanks for watching. Press subscribe. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye.